Hi everyone, it is time for the finale of my finished 7 by Summer Solstice, and I am quite surprised and happy with how this project here actually went. But let's just start with what I had used up until the last update. So for one, I had used up my Batiste dry shampoo for medium and brunette here. This is a quite nice product. I have a backup of this in my collection still, because I used to just buy a backup whenever I started the new one. So I still have one left, but for the time being I am actually using something else by a cheaper drugstore brand. Then I had also finished up the last blush in my Benefit PowdaWowza thingamabob that was limited edition, and it actually contained 3 of Benefit's most famous face powders. Those were the Hula Bronzer and the blushes in Bella Bamba and Coralista. Coralista was the last one to stick around, but with my last update I had finished Coralista as well, and this was then finally done. I had also used up my InstaNatural Youth Eye Serum, another product that I have used up but I would not repurchase. A product I could not use up because this actually dried out is my MAC PowerPoint Eye Pencil in Blue Noon. This was from the Server Baby limited edition, and I have so many teal shades that I did not even end up replacing this. It just did not work anymore. It was too dry and it just was tugging on my eyelids, so I moved this out. And then I had put in 2 of the eyeshadows in this trio here, and this is also completely empty. Now, the last product I had left was my Artdeco nail polish in number 12. This is this bright orange shade that you can see right here. And I did not make too much progress at first, and I think for the most part this had to do with me just not using this often enough, and I just would not repaint my nails frequently enough, I guess. But what I have done in the past few months and weeks is I actually used this the past few weeks and days. I used this on a regular basis. As you can see, this was brand new when I put it in. This was my first update. This was my second update. And honestly, this is a small bottle, which made me very worried, because if I can't use up a small bottle like this, this contained 6 milliliters or 0.2 fluid ounces. So there's really not a lot in here. And this made me very worried about it. But what I didn't take into account is that I had actually, with the first 2 updates, or the first one at least, I was still working on the cone nail polish that I had used up earlier this year. And so I did not really use this too often. And my big issue, I think, was that I forget about my toenails. And I don't remove the nail polish, I don't check on it, I don't remove it, I don't apply polish once I've removed it. So that was my big issue, and it turned out that as this was getting more gloopy as it was drying out and getting older, this was also very difficult to apply. So what I had to do is I always had to just topple this over. Frequently I had the balls come out along with the nail polish, because this took ages for the product to actually come out. And so this was a bit more difficult for me to use up, and I still have about this much left. Let me see. Yeah, I have a pencil here. I'm just going to give you a line here. So I have, it's a bit crooked now, but you get the gist. So I can actually see through it now that I have some sparse windows, like over here all the way to down here. So I am about there, and I was shocked. But if you take into account that I was now actually really spending the time doing my toenails as well, and not just leaving it on for 2 weeks and then like, hey, maybe I could do my toenails again. So this is the big thing that has changed. And I did that, and what I ended up doing was I ended up needing 2 coats to make it a more even application, because it was thick and gloopy. So I have this bit here left, and this is not enough really for an application of all my nails. so finger and toenails. So I will probably just apply this one more time, and then this will be out of my collection actually, which makes me very happy. I have been wearing this and applying this, I think, every Sunday evening for sure, and then during the week as I saw I had the time. So this is how I made the progress. I really need to work on my nail polish stuff, because apparently if I really set my mind to it, and if it's a thicker polish formula, then apparently I can actually make a dent in my polishes, which I used to not do. So hopefully this is just a good start for me, because I don't think I wasted too much product when I had to pour it out this time around. With the cone nail polish, I always had bits and pieces left on the on my piece of paper. With this one, I still had that happen, but I felt like it was probably not as much. And so yeah, I am very happy with the progress. Of course, it is not completely used up. It will be at the end of the whole thing. What I have to say though is that even with that product here, that is not a lot, but maybe if I realize I don't have enough for 2 coats on each of my fingernails, probably I will just go over with a different polish to make it a more even application. What happens is that I have thicker bits and pieces, and then almost very thin pieces, because the brush bristles just, pardon me, just go over my my nail, and they just carve in like almost a pattern, I guess. So there are 2 balls in here, which surprised me, because from the other nail polish I think I could only figure out there's 1 ball in there. So this one having 2 surprised me quite a bit, but I had both balls fall out, so I'm pretty sure there are 2 in here. And yeah, this will be done by the end of the month, but it is not done yet. But I'm not too sad about it, because I have made such a ginormous dent in this product. So that was a whole lot of talking about the nail polish. All in all, I have to say I was not 100% successful. I did not use up the nail polish completely, but I am very happy with the general progress, because I have moved out the Benefit PowdaWowza, which was my last face palette that I had that was not cruelty-free. I moved out my MAC Ico. This trio is gone. This will be gone soon, so that's my 2nd nail polish for the year. Hallelujah, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. But this will then be done. And yeah, Batiste might be cruelty-free, but I have a backup, and I'm glad that one is out of my my bathroom now. This one here, it wasn't too great of a product, so it's out of my collection. I don't have to worry about moving it around anymore, and it's done. So all in all, I have to say I'm very happy. And yeah, if you did this project pan, I would love to see your finale video, so please let me know when you're filming that and when you're talking about it, because I would love to watch it. And I think it's always a nice way to find new people, new panners out there. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, especially if you have any idea on maybe how to get the nail polish, even if they're thick and gloopy, to apply more evenly, because I don't know what was going on with this. I should have just thinned it out and used nail polish thinner, but I kept forgetting, honestly. So yeah, but all in all, I'm very happy with this, and I guess I will see you guys soon. Bye!